Joining the military, I had a totally different idea than what it actually turned out to be. And that's not a bad thing, it's just different than what I expected. But as far as my faith goes, joining the Marine Corps just rocked my faith.
My first year in the military, definitely wasn't going to church. Running around, drinking, doing things probably shouldn't do. And I didn't find any satisfaction in that. It didn't make me happy. And definitely wasn't helping through the hard times.
I grew up in a Christian household all my life. And when I joined the Marine Corps, I just kind of stopped going to church. And I was still a Christian, still read my Bible and everything, but I wasn't actively doing anything. I was just kind of going throughout my life.
Many people around me that they would handle their stress, and some of them just for fun, go out drinking at the bars every weekend, some of them every night. And for me, I really found release in that. I really found what I thought was fulfillment.
As I was growing up, I kind of bounced around to churches, and for a while I didn't really pay too much attention to them. When I had that issue with my ex-girlfriend's daughter who died, got a lot closer to God. And when I went to boot camp, I found Jesus. If I didn't know him before, I found him in boot camp.
For me, following Jesus is just kind of gotta realize that you can't do it on your own, and let Jesus come in and take over. And it's not, you shouldn't be feeling like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that to be a good Christian. It's Jesus coming in and changing you.
I came to the place that I wanted to follow Jesus basically by coming to the end of myself, and all of the things that I was trying to do that I thought would make my life full really just made me empty.
What it means to me, as Jesus said, pick up your cross and follow me. I think a lot of people feel just sitting in church is good enough, or oh, I made it at least on Christmas, or there I am on Easter. It's a daily struggle.
That most people they like to feel like they can handle things on their own and they can do it, and that's fine. There's a lot of things that an individual can handle, but it's so much easier when you bring Jesus into it and let him take over. And then instead of you having to deal with things on your own, you're kind of sitting back and you have someone to rely on.
The advice that I would give to another military member about their walk with God is don't try to do it by yourself.
Basically, get plugged in. Read your word every day. It's not easy. Sounds easy, it's really not. But you'll know the difference. If you haven't read your Bible in a week, you're going to be having a hard time.
To me, it's about coming to the end of yourself and realizing that we desperately need Jesus.
It's just really hard to, between going to the field, deploying, just a normal day, it's really hard to find time for Jesus. But once you figure out that, Jesus comes first, then it seems so much easier.
Get in the Word, get fellowship. It's a battle out there every single day, and you don't want to be trying to do that alone. Jesus won't leave you, but if you don't ask him to help you, he's not going to force it on you either.
The Anchor has impacted my life by giving me a place that I can go to where I can share the experiences that I've been through with other military members, and where I can meet new people and learn from their experiences.
Whenever there's a hard time, I go and hang out over there. It's definitely not about rank. It doesn't matter who you are, or what you've done, or where you're going. It's really a good place. Very calming and really good for the military. Friday nights is, that's kind of the big thing at the Anchor. That's the Bible studies, The guys are all a bunch of goofballs. Everybody thinks the military is, this big, tough military. A bunch of softies, really. They have real good music, lots of food. They're working on getting the healthy stuff in there too. Shouldn't lead us into temptation, I guess you could say. But it's just a real calm place. Levi's got so much knowledge about the Bible. I'm always learning something new. and he's even challenging us to kind of not just increase our knowledge, but to share it with the other members there and the new guys, and it's pretty interesting.
It's giving me that place I can go and be with other Christians and have a good Bible study. Good. It feels like home.